Why every American needs a trust. Protect your assets and your legacy. Have you ever wondered if a will is really enough to protect your family and your assets? Here's the hard truth. It's not. In today's video, I'm going to break down why every American needs a trust and why relying on a will alone could cost your family time, money, and emotional stress. If you're looking to protect your legacy and avoid unnecessary court battles, this is a must-watch. If you're new here, I'm Mark Wisniewski, a certified planner and owner of Southern Incomes. For over 20 years, I've been helping families and business owners create strategies to build and protect and preserve their wealth. One of the most common misconceptions I hear is that a trust is only for the wealthy. That could not be further from the truth. A trust is for anyone who wants to save their family time, money, and stress while ensuring that their wishes and their values are carried out exactly as they planned. Today, I'll explain why a living trust is one of the most important tools for your estate planning toolkit. Whether you're just starting to think about your estate or if you're looking to upgrade your current plan, this video will give you the clarity that you need. So let's dive in. Let's start with your estate planning options. When it comes to estate planning, you really have three choices. One is do nothing. If you don't plan, the state steps in and decides who gets what. This is called dying intestate. The process can take months or even years of probate, which is costly and stressful for your loved ones. 2, write a will. This is better than doing nothing, but here's the catch. The will still goes through probate. That means court oversight, public records, and unfortunately, family disputes in many, many cases. 3, set up a trust. A trust bypasses probate completely. It keeps your affairs private, it simplifies the process for your loved ones, and it ensures that your values are carried out efficiently and exactly as you want them to be. Here's the bottom line. If you want to protect your family from court battles and unnecessary expenses, a trust is your best option. So what exactly is a living trust? Let me put it simply. A living trust it's like a suitcase that holds your assets. During your lifetime, you're in full control of what goes in and out of it. But if something happens to you, the trust ensures that your assets are managed and distributed exactly how you want without any court involvement. There are 3 key roles in a trust. A grantor, that's you, the person creating the trust. A trustee, that's the person managing the trust, and typically that's you during your lifetime and someone you designate after. Beneficiaries, this is the person or the persons who benefit from the trust's assets, like your kids, your spouse, or even a charity. A trust operates seamlessly and privately, unlike a will, which is a public document and will require court oversight. Here's why a trust beats a will every time. Let me walk you through a few key reasons why a trust is the smarter choice than just having a will. First, it avoids probate. Probate is expensive, it's stressful, and it's time-consuming. And depending on the state, probate fees can eat anywhere from 5 to 10% of your estate's value. In places like California, even smaller estates can rack up an 8% probate fee. But with a trust, your family avoids probate entirely. They won't have to navigate court procedures, and importantly, they'll get access to your inheritance faster and with far less stress. Second, it gives you control over how your assets are distributed. Want your kids to use their inheritance for education, healthcare, or travel? A trust lets you set those terms. Prefer to space out distributions so they don't get one lump sum all at once? You can schedule specific ages or milestones for those payouts. And this control helps your assets, and it ensures that they're protected and used in line with your values. Third, it protects you during your lifetime. A will only kicks in after you pass away, but a trust works while you're alive. If you were to become incapacitated due to illness or injury, your trust designates someone to manage your assets and makes decisions on your behalf. And lastly, it simplifies asset management across multiple states. So get this, if you own property in more than one state, you'll face probate proceedings in every single state where your name appears on the deed. A trust consolidates everything into just one structure, eliminating the hassle for your family. Common myths about trusts and the truth behind them. Let's address some of the biggest misconceptions about trusts. Trusts are only for the wealthy. Not true. Trusts are for anyone who wants to avoid unnecessary stress and fees for their family. Even modest estates can benefit significantly from a trust. I don't have enough assets to justify a trust. Think of a trust as planning for the future. Even if your assets are modest now, you can name your trust as the beneficiary of, say, a life insurance policy, creating a meaningful legacy for your loved ones. A will is enough to protect my family. A will doesn't avoid probate or provide protection if you become incapacitated. A trust does both of those for you. Let's talk about building a legacy. A trust isn't just about managing assets, it's about creating a legacy that reflects your values. For example, you can include provisions encouraging education for funding tuition or offering travel stipends for travel experiences. You can make sure future generations have access to opportunities that you value, like entrepreneurship or even philanthropy. By naming your trust as the beneficiary of a life insurance policy, you can amplify its impact. Think about it. Imagine leaving not just money, but a lasting sense of purpose for your children and for your grandchildren. Here's why you don't want to skip this. I've seen families torn apart by the probate process. Anything from siblings fighting over a sentimental $3 ornament to legal battles costing thousands over very simple items. Probate is emotionally and physically draining. Without a trust, your family is left to navigate a complicated system at the worst possible time when they're grieving for you. A trust prevents all of this by keeping your plans clear, private, and enforceable. If you've been putting off estate planning, don't wait any longer. A trust isn't just for the wealthy. It's for anyone who wants to protect their family and create a meaningful legacy. Here's what I recommend. Number 1, take inventory of your assets. 2, think about who you want as your trustee and beneficiaries. 3, book a consultation with me at Southern Incomes. I'm here to guide you through the process step by step and ensure that you have the right tools in place to protect your wealth for your family and your future. So let's create a plan that works for you and your unique situation. Click the link in the description to book a time with me today. Let's talk about how we can put a trust to work for you. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share it with someone who might be able to benefit from this information. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.